Okay, so today we're going to be using our packages of Model Magic. If for whatever reason you lost your package of Model Magic, I unfortunately do not have more to give out to you because these are kind of expensive. So I did post a video. If you lost yours, I did post a video of how to make your own clay. It's called salt clay and it uses things from in your kitchen. So hopefully you can do that if you lost the package of Model Magic that I gave you. I am going to cut mine open. I find that that's the easiest way to get this open. Once one area is open like this, I'm going to pull on this and it comes apart pretty easily. Some of you are going to have pieces of clay that, here, maybe I can make it, no. Some of you are going to have, I'm going to pretend, some of you are going to have pieces of clay that are stuck in the package like this. If you take your clay and just press it on those pieces all around, then it does get those pieces up. So I'm going to throw this out. It's garbage. Like in the video, it shows, the woman that did the video shows how you should be warming up your clay. You should just be using it in your hands, warming it up in your hands so that it becomes more easy to sculpt. So when you first do this, it might break right away, but you notice that mine went pretty far before it broke. You want it to go pretty far before it breaks. That means it's easier to mold. It's easier to sculpt. So it means it's warming up. So I'm warming it up. Now what I'm going to show you in this video is how to make a pinch pot. It's pretty much the easiest, not the easiest, but the basic way to use clay. So that's why a lot of teachers, when they're first teaching clay, they have their kids make a pinch pot because it is a basic thing that you can do. If you do not want to make a pinch pot, you do not have to. You can make whatever you want for this. This is kind of like free draw, but for clay. So it's like free sculpt. If you just don't want to think about what you're going to make, then you can follow along with me and you can make a pinch pot. So this is pretty warmed up. So what I want to do is immediately roll this into a ball. Now, if you noticed, you cup your hands like this. In the video she showed you, I'm cupping both hands. I'm holding it like it's a little baby bird. Cupping both hands and I'm rolling it a little bit. I might move it a bit so I can roll it in a different way when I'm cupped. Move it a little bit, roll it in a different way. But I have both hands pretty cupped. They're not flat. They're not like this, smushing the clay. They're rolling it into a ball. And when I think I've done it enough, then it probably will have very few little folds still showing. That's a little fold, but it's pretty much, it's pretty gone. Pretty much gone. I'm going to move it around and see. Okay, so now I'm going to put this into my hand and I'm going to take my thumb. She said to use your thumb like the pad of your thumb like this. I just go straight in. I don't know if that's wrong or not, but that's always worked for me. So I'm going straight in like this. I am not going through the bottom. I'm going until I can barely feel that my thumb is pressing on this hand. I can barely feel it. Then I'm going to take these fingers like a crab pinching. Do you see, like, this is the bottom part of the crab's claw and this is the top part of the crab claw. I'm going to pinch just a tiny bit and then move my pinch pot. Pinch a tiny bit, move the pinch pot. Pinch a tiny bit, rotate. Pinch a tiny bit, rotate. Pinch a tiny bit, rotate. I'm not squeezing down a whole lot. I'm going around to the part where I began and I'm still pinching. And I'm feeling how thin the sides of my pot are getting. And I want to test the bottom too. I want to pinch a little bit on the bottom because it's a little thick down here. I could feel it. So I'm pinching and moving. Pinch and move, pinch and move. Pinch and rotate, really. I'm going the other way now because I just wanted to see how the other way felt. I'm going down here if it's thick down here. Oh, it's thick on one side down here, so I want to pinch that a little bit. I'm going up here. I'm pinching where I think it needs to be pinched up here. And I think I'm almost done. I don't want it to be too thin. I think I'm almost done. I'm feeling all around, feeling at the top, feeling in the middle, feeling at the bottom. And now this part is too round. It's very round. It's not going to stand up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the table and go like this. Tap, tap, tap. And then it flattens the bottom a little bit. Do you see how that got a little flat? I'm going to do it again. Tap, tap, tap. Not too hard, but now you can see how it's flat right there. Do you see that? It's a little tilted. Maybe I'm going to go on the other side. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh, that's much better. So you could see how the bottom is now flat so that it can stand up like this. And you are done. That is your pinch pot. Next week, we will be decorating these. So put this in a nice, safe place where it's not going to get smushed. Okay, so find a place that's nice and safe where you're going to remember where you put it, that it won't get smushed, because right now it could get smushed really easily. You don't want it to get smushed. You want it to keep its shape. After a day or two, it will be pretty hard so that you can't reshape it without breaking it. But for this first day, you should put it somewhere nice and safe where it will not break. And that is it for today. Good luck.